As was mentioned in the announcements, that the second collection is going to benefit the project to build a high school in Tanzania. And Sister Mother Blessed Sacrament is here to talk to us about that. May we welcome her.
Thank you, Father, for giving me this opportunity again to speak to your parish community here. I was here about a year ago to thank you all for the support that St. John the Evangelist Parish, together with the organization Tanzanians Children's Project, has been able to give to our mission in Ushetu, Tanzania, for about a decade now. And I come again to thank you for your continuous generosity and to give you a little update on how things are going. For those who were not here last year, I'm a religious sister with the Institute Servants of the Lord and the Virgin of Matara. We're missionaries. We're in about 40 countries around the world and have been in the Eastern African country of Tanzania since 2009. I personally have been there for the past 4 years. Our mission in Ushetu is in the Diocese of Kahama. It's about 6 hours south of the famous Lake Victoria, the biggest lake in Africa. And we're in a rural area, primarily made up of farmers and cow herders. We're 11 sisters, thanks be to God, working in this mission. We work there. We have 2 parishes, working in 2 parishes with 43 outstations. We have a formation house with 19 girls that are hoping to be sisters someday. We have 2 sisters that are working as doctors in the village clinic. And we have 2 sisters that are directors of the 2 primary schools that we have there. Each parish has a school. One school is Stella Matutina, and it celebrated this year its 10th anniversary. We have 217 students there. In the other school, Our Lady of Lujan, we have 63 students. We opened it last year in February with just pre-K and kindergarten. This year we added first grade. Next year, God willing, we'll start with second grade. And our 2 schools are some of the few primary schools found in rural areas of Tanzania. And it is definitely one of the only Catholic primary schools that charges very minimal compared to most Catholic primary schools in Tanzania. We want our schools to be available for all children, rich or poor, and we try to make it possible for all parents to pay with what they can. They can pay with cash, they can pay with food, they can pay with cows, with chickens, with goats, rice, corn, whatever, really, we've received everything. With work, if they can't pay with any of that, they can give of their time helping in the kitchen, cleaning the outside of the school, the inside, maintenance. We work with each family in with each situation. No, we turn no one down. And we have now had 2 classes that have graduated from our high school, from our primary school, and all have gone to high school. 2 of the students come from financially stable homes, and so they've gone to Catholic high schools far away. The rest have had to go to the local government high school. The environment that our children go to in these schools are quite different from our schools. They're class settings that are 3 to 4 times the size they're used to, and unfortunately, the standards of the government schools, especially in rural areas, are very low. So some numbers from last year's senior class government exams for the local high school can show this. Out of 78 students that took the exam, 60 students got a D or an F in their exam. And so the universities and colleges in Tanzania don't accept students that receive D or Fs, and so 77% of the class will not continue their education. So because of numbers like this, many students, they drop out early. They find no reason to continue. 12 out of every 25 boys will drop out, usually to help out their family and start work. A third of the girls will drop out of high school because of pregnancy or because they decide to get married, whether they decide or parents want them to get married. Just before I came back to the country, there was a girl of 14 years old. She graduated from primary school, and then she decided to get married. 14 years old. No reason to go to high school for her. The way the government secondary schools are going, most youth see no future in the education they're receiving from them. So last year when I came, I spoke about a hope that we have for the future of our youth and our mission to open the first Catholic high school in our area. And we want this school to be a place where the youth will want to go, a place where they will receive an education that will inspire in them great ideals, great hopes, dreams for the future, where they will learn to think critically, where they can learn Christian values, respect, and not only learn that we are made in the image and likeness of God, but also experience this as well, where they can be formed into good, law-abiding citizens of their country and follow the laws of God. Similar to our primary schools, we would maintain workable class sizes, and we would work with a staff that would receive Christian and pedagogical formation to help them in learning new ways to reach their students. And tuition would be low to make sure that, like our primary school, youth, both rich and poor, can come to our school. So what have we done this past year with the help we've received from St. John's Parish and from the Tanzanian Children's Project? Well, it took some time to begin work because last year we received a new bishop in our diocese, and so he wanted to come and see the property before we began with anything. It took a while for him to get there, but finally we received his blessing, and we were able to do one of the most important things for the school: dig a well in the center of the property. And this is necessary for construction, because you can't make bricks without water, necessary for construction and for the future needs of the students and teachers there. We also have built and roofed a storage house for the supplies of the construction. We've begun to clear the property to prepare it, and we've also bought 4.5 acres more of land that's next to the property that we first had, to assure that we have enough space to build not only the schools but the residencies for both the women and men, young men that will be coming from outside the local area. Pope Benedict XVI said, "A good school provides a rounded education for the whole person. And a good Catholic school, over and above this, should help all the students to become saints." And so I come once again to you, community of St. John the Evangelist, on behalf of our children and youth in Ushetu. Please consider continuing to help us in the education of the young people of our mission in Tanzania by helping us build our Catholic secondary school. If we put our efforts in taking good care of our youth and giving them the best formation possible, we can say we helped form a society of good citizens that will change this world, and we will make saints for heaven. Please be assured of our prayers for you, all the sisters and the priests and the students. They pray for your intentions. And I will be by the coffee station. If you have any questions and want to chat about the mission, I'll be there. Thank you so much, and God bless you.